Hello everyone, I'm Karan Mir Chandani, an intern at the Sparks Foundation. This is the sixth task in the section of web development where we have to generate a script which will test a website. In this case, the website is the sparksfoundation.sg. So we have to develop a script, we have to write a script which will check the different aspects of a website. For example, whether the logo is there or not, whether there is a navigation bar or not, etc. So here's the code for the uh, program. First of all, we'll import all of the necessary libraries. I have imported all of the necessary libraries. Then we have to give the location of the mshdriver.exe file. This is an executable file which will allow us to use the Microsoft Edge browser to run our tests. And we have used the Sparks Foundation URL as this is the URL that we have to check, that we have to run tests on. So after this, we have described the test cases. There are total 10 test cases testing different aspects of the website. In the first test case, we check whether the title is there or not. In the second test case, we'll check whether there is a logo or not. In the third test case, we check if there is a nav bar or not. In the fourth test case, we check whether the home button is working or not. In the fifth test case, we check the presence of the About Us page. In the sixth test case, we check whether there is a policy page or not. In the seventh test case, we check whether the programs page is there or not. In the eighth test case, we check whether the contact us page is there or not. In the ninth one, we check the links page. And in the tenth one, we check the form, whether the form is working or not. So test cases are a combination of if and else statements and try and except statements. So whether the if the code is working, if the presence, if there is for example, in this links page, if it is working, the program will print verification successful, else it will print verification failed. So let's run this code. And yes, at the end of the code, at the bottom, at the when this code runs, it will print a message that test session successful. Now let's run the code. Now the browser opens up. This is the MS Edge browser, and as we can see, a message is being displayed here that Microsoft Edge is being controlled by automated test software, which means that Selenium is testing the website with the help of this browser. The code will operate the browser on its own. I don't have to do anything. It will test all the links. And meanwhile, if I minimize the browser and come back to VS Code, if we expand the terminal, we can see that it is running various commands. And if I go back to the browser, the tests are being run automatically. We'll wait for the test to finish. So it is verifying each and every condition that we have mentioned in the code. And this is good. It's good that Microsoft Edge is mentioning that this browser is being controlled by an automated test software. So the browser uh, is closed now automatically. That too automatically. And now we'll look at the results. So yes. So the test case one, the title is verified, and it is the Sparks Foundation home. Test case 2, logo verified, which means the logo is present. Test case 3, navbar verification successful, which means the navbar is also there. And all the test cases are run and the outputs are here. The home button is working, page visit is successful, policy page is verified, programs page is also verified, and the contact information is correct, and the page is also working. About the links page, the links verification is also successful, and the form verification is also successful. And at the end of the code, it has displayed the message that test session successful. So, with the help of this code, we were able to test the website of the Sparks Foundation uh, automatically. Thank you.